So now I'm going to share with you very quickly. As long as you understand the first 2 points, I think business side is easy. Because business, I don't want to go too deep into it, but you just give a general idea. Why? Because when we talk about business model, what is the first thing that we talk about? We must make money. I think I'm very down to earth person. Okay? Your business plan must work. I must make money. Alright, we must make a profit. Okay, now, so I want to introduce to you this Enagic 8-point system and another business. Number one, no money targets, no demotion. It's a global home franchise, no worries, no pressures. Especially the first one, no money targets. Wow, many of our friends when they first look at this, their jaw drops. They cannot believe. They ask many times, especially if you are from insurance line, you're from other direct sales company where you always have to, you forced to buy products every month, these kind of things. Then they hate the word called targets. But in Kangen Water, in Enagic, they don't have any of this. So interesting, right? Now, because why? In the traditional MLM, sometimes you heard people talk something, hey, all this very simple. You just find two superstars and then you don't need to work anymore already. Now, forget about it. Don't believe in this kind of. You get paid the more that you do, the more that you get paid. Okay, good. So it doesn't stop you from talking to other people. The more that you do, the more you shall reap. Okay, but at the same commissions for both of it. Your direct as your indirect sales, you will get commissions for both of it. And that is called your group sales. The other thing is this, your promotions depends on group. Does not just depends on your personal performance, but it depends on your group sales. Okay, so in the past 7 years, 8 years, Malaysia, we have already done 70 over 1,000 Kangen machines. That we did did a simple calculation to it. It is just like 1% of the Malaysia families has a Kangen water machine. And some people they want to argue. They say, "Hey, wait, you cannot count the whole market." So let's assume that only 20% of the market is penetrable. Even if you do this figure, then you notice that actually we are only at 5% of our 5% of our potential right now. Okay, and this we are talking about homes. By the way, I have not talked about offices, I have not talked about schools, I have not talked about those other areas. Okay, now we are just talking about families, homes. We are, I think, probably about 5% of our potential. Now, in the traditional business, when you go to buy something, you are always called a customer. I give you an example. Let's say you see some of the advertisement is about the massage chair. So you go to buy a massage chair. Now, where do you get massage chair? In a shopping mall, at which floor? Ground floor, first floor. Where the floor, customer floor is the highest and the rental is more expensive. Rental expensive is a problem? No problem, because what customer will pay for it, right? So from the factory that comes to the customer, you will have wholesalers, then you have some dealers, then the retailers. Everyone has to make some money. They have to pay for rentals, overheads. They need to renovate. They probably have to pay some superstars to advertise for them, right? So these are the distribution channels which you take up 40 to 80% of the total amount. Nothing wrong with it, but you are a customer, you will get zero. In Enagic, it is direct to the customers. Enagic in Malaysia has only one office. Enagic in Singapore has only one office. That office is opened by Enagic, not by any dealers. It is opened by Enagic. The managers there have to report to Japan. And when they keep all these savings, they do not need to do any advertisement or whatever renovations. They return the money back to you. This is about 65%. And I tell you, that is a lot of money. Okay, so every 100 ringgit, 65 ringgit will come back to the customers. So this is the method that they do. We call it the point system. So this is a simplified version of it. So just imagine if every time Inaji accounts department, when they receive money for one machine, they receive money, then the accounts department's job is to pay out 8 points commissions. Okay. Now, 8 point commission is like a pizza. You cut into 8 pieces. When you're a new person, you only take 1 piece. On your third customers, you started to take 2 pieces. When you have more than 10 people, you will take 3 pieces. When you have more than 20 people, you take 4 pieces, then 5 pieces, then 6 pieces. So one person, you can take maximum is 6 pieces. So we call this 6A. Now, how do you uprank from 1A to 2A to 3A, 4A, 5A, 6A? 2 keys. Number one, you uprank by accumulative of sales. No drop off, no wash off, no demotions, no money targets, no time limits. You just accumulate. So we always joke, say, let's say you want to go to 6A, 100 units, right? 1 year, 1 unit, 100 years later, you become a 6A. Right? So this we always joke with our friends. But the even more interesting thing is like this. Key 2, you look at the pink color one, it is about group sales. If you want to uprank, it's about group sales. In other words, when we talk about 100, we are not talking about you go to sell to 100 people. No, we are talking about you and your friends and their friends and their friends' friends. Everyone add up together, you want to get to 100. You get 100, okay? So this is a simplified version of our marketing plan. Okay, just share with you. If you want to do the business, you can set up your own goals. Okay, 4 goals. Now, for many people, their first goal is this. They want to get my machine free. Okay, they say I want to get back my capital. So some people say, okay, I just want to get back my capital. All right, fine. But the number 2 is this. I want no. I want to earn some money. Well, what about 40,000, 50,000? Is it okay? Okay. Now I'm not talking about 1 month. I'm just talking about you put in money now. By end of 3 months later, 6 months later, 1 year later, earn back 40,000, 50,000. Is it okay with you or not? Some people say good, but what if I want more? Okay, 200,000 to 300,000. Okay, and the fourth one is for other people that okay, but I not only want to earn the 200, 300,000, I want to know whether this business is long term. Can I make passive income? Can I pass it to my children? Okay, now, so you understand this? There are 2 very key concepts. Number 1, linear income versus passive income. You got to understand this. Linear income means, you know what's linear income? Many of you, before I do Kangen Water, I have worked for 20 over years. I have gone into different jobs and I have gone to different businesses. Some I did well, some I did not do very well. Okay, so different jobs, there were different businesses, and I did a calculation of it. Wow, it's about 10. Sometimes in the period of time, I was doing 2 things, 3 things together. You know, we just want to make a living, right? Do you know what? All this at the end of 20 years, I noticed that when I stopped working, I stopped getting income. Then I noticed that all that I have done in the past 20 years, I am building up linear income, active income. The moment I stop, the moment the income stops. But in Kangen Water, in the past few years, I started to enjoy. Last time it was in theory, last time it's in my dream, but now I'm starting to enjoy passive income. Passive income. In the times of COVID, you have income coming in. Now, how do you enjoy passive income? You got to find partners. So you got to get the idea correct. Many people, they thought that, you asked me to do Kangen Water. I don't know how to sell machine. They thought that Kangen Water is about selling machines. I mean, nothing wrong. If you sell one machine to one family and help that family to get healthy, nothing wrong. You get commission, nothing wrong. But if you want passive income, you want to build something big, you got to find business partners. In other words, we are not selling machines, but I want to sell them the business opportunity. I want to sell you this franchise. Okay? Now, so this is how. You want to get your machine free, I give you 2 options. 1A, you introduce to 8 person and you get your commissions free. Okay? You get your money back. Right? So this is very simple illustration. Okay? Or 1B, you introduce to 3 friends, and then you teach your 3 friends to introduce to 3 friends each. And if you, at the end of the day, you calculate the total commissions from all these people, then you will get your machines free. Okay, so my question here is this: which one is easier, do you think? Okay, I cannot hear what you say, but I have asked people, 100% of these people, they tell me that of course it's B, because you leverage is easier to do the B than the A, right? So this is how you get your machine free. Okay, now then later on, so but if you want to earn 40,000 to 50,000, now what 40,000 50,000, so some people, it might not sound that easy, because in Malaysia 40,000 to 50,000 ringgit, some people 1 year salary, some people is like 2 years salary, if you're a junior level, this might take you 2 years in order to earn this amount of money. Okay, so how do you earn 40,000 to 50,000? Very simple. Now you already know, right? You bring in 3 friends, you teach them to do the tree. Now what I want you to do is don't stop there. What about doing 4? You bring in 4 friends and teach them to talk to 4 friends. Now, as long as you have 20 friends already, then you can start earning a 4A commission. You can earn one machine at 4 points. And so in this example, it is about 39,000. If the ST5 is around 39 points in this example, okay? So 40,000 in this example. Now, of course, I'm showing you something, it looks very neatly organized like that, but in actual fact, it doesn't work like this. Now, it may be it's your friends. Some lines, they might go deeper, some lines, or you may have to look for more people in order to achieve to that 20 units. But anyway, if you do this in 20 units, you will earn 40,000, 50,000 by the time you become a 4A. Okay. Now, some people ask, how long does it take to become a 4A? How long does it take when I want to earn 40, 50,000? It's totally up to you. If you are selling machines, 20 units might take you some time. If you are selling the franchise and you are smart enough to bring in friends to look at the business together on Zoom or physical meetup, whatever, you are doing all this, you can do this very fast. How fast? What about 1 month, 2 months? Right? Because many of our team, they actually has done it 1 month, 2 months, as fast as 1 month, 2 months. Right? Okay. Now, so as long as you get to 20 units, then you can open a 4A line. You would have earned 40 to 50,000 already. Average accumulated income. Okay, this is the total average accumulated income. Now, then the other thing is this. Then what about 6A? 6A is 200 to 300,000. 6A is 100 units. Okay? Wow, how to go 100 units? It's very simple. You have to show leadership quality. You need to learn how to help other people become successful. Don't just think about how much money you make, but you got to start to learn how to help other people make money, how to help people become successful. So if you have friends that wanted to earn that 40, 50,000 ringgit, okay, by becoming a 4A, work with that friends, work with your upline, work with your introducers. Together with your introducers, you go down and help that friends. Now, if you can help 3 or 4 friends becoming 6A, becoming 4A, it's easy to calculate, but 20 here, 30 here, 20 here, 30 here, you're already a 100 unit. 100 unit is called a 6A. By the time you become 6A, just mark our words, you do a calculation, you look at your records from day 1 until the day that you become 6A, it will be about 300,000. Okay? Again, people ask, how long does it need to take to become 6A? Now, I have good news for you, okay? Do you know that our plan has no demotion, has no time frame, has no target? Okay? So you can do slow if you like. 1 month, 1 unit, 100 months later you become 6A. 1 year, 1 unit, 100 years later you become 6A, right? But if you are in our team, you will notice that They are typically many people are doing it in 6 months, 12 months, 18 months. It is not uncommon. It is very common for people to do it 6 months, 12 months, 18 months. Then it doesn't sound bad at all, right? 1 year, if you can 1 year or just 2 years and earn 300,000 ringgit like that, which is not bad at all. Even 100,000 Sing dollar. Let's say you take 1 year or 2 years to do 100,000 Sing dollars. Whether this is part time or full time, it's not bad at all, right? So that is it. Okay. Now I have a good news to show you. Okay. Do you remember the 4A? 85% of those 4A will make it to 6A. Okay, let me explain to you. If you are looking at this figure and you say, now, Chin, you are talking about the right thing. This is the kind of money that I like. I don't like 40,000, 50,000, but I like 300,000. Okay, now, if you want to earn this 300,000, my advice to you is this. Get your into 4A. Get yourself as a 4A. Get the initial 20 units done first, because in Inagic, there is a statistic. Our company has done research. There is a statistic says that 85% of those people who become 4A, they eventually will become 6A. It's all about the starting. All you need to do is to start it correctly and you can make it to 6A. Now, if you want to earn, if you are in Malaysia, a blue collar, you're earning 2,000 over a month, 300,000 is like 10 years. If you are executive level, 5,000 a month, it will still take you 5 years in order to earn 300,000. Manager takes you 2.5 years. If you are director, CEO, then it's possible you can do this in 1 year. In our story, in our actual stories in Inagic, we actually have people doing this in 3 months to 3 years. Actually, our fastest result right now is about 3 days. Okay, as a 18 days. There is another group of people that do it in 18 days. But I would say that normal person, right, can be anything between 3 months to 3 years. It all depends on how hard you work. Okay. Now, uh, since 2012. Inagic Malaysia has actually produced 600 individuals as a success. Now, friends, I'm talking about an income of about 250 to 300,000, and yet Malaysia, out of 600 individuals, has already done it in 6 days. And today, our organizer, the team of True Help 9.5, in our team, more than 300 people has become 6As. So friends, we are not talking about the business that is sounds good. You be aware. Sometimes there are some business that sounds good, but not many people can do it. But we are talking about a business that many has already done it. Okay. Now, so this is the last point. The last point is this. What actually we really want is this. It is not the end when you earn 300,000. It's not the end. It is just the beginning of your journey. Now, some of you, my friends here, you are already 6A. Your business has just started. Earning that 300,000 is not the end. It is just the start of your journey. You need to continue your journey by helping other people become 6As. So this business is about helping other people. Zig Ziglar says this, you can get everything in life you want if you will just help enough of other people get what they want. So when you are helping other people become 6As, then company will start to give you monthly and quarterly bonuses. The whole idea is to keep increasing your monthly and quarterly bonuses, So one day, this figure will be in multiple 5-figure incomes, and one day you will notice that even if you want to take a rest, this monthly, quarterly bonuses still come in. And that is what we actually want. So you understand what I mean? So this is the simple 4 steps. This is a very general, but today I would rather give you very general ideas rather than give you too deep things lah. Okay. Now, so people ask this question: Hey, what about after 8A? After you earn the 300,000, what happened? Okay, today I'm not going to talk about the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Those are passive income. Paid money are quarterly. That's what we are talking about. That is the passive income that we are talking about. Okay. Now, okay. For example, there is this. Okay. Anyway, so how do you start? Okay. Now, number one, you always have to start. Get your machines. Don't think. Don't uh, uh, procrastinate. Get started. Number one is get started. Love your family. Drink it, cook it, wash your face with beauty water. Everything you do, you do. The first thing is to love your family. Number two, you invite friends to meetings, offline, online, depending on your friends, depending. Okay, my typical suggestion is this: invite your friends to Zoom. He cannot, then say, okay, I'll meet you outside. Okay, so that is my suggestion. Invite your friends to Zoom first. Okay, but there is a method how to invite. Okay, so your friends will teach you in future. So invite them to Zoom. But if they can't, for some reason they cannot come to Zoom or whatever, then immediately you make an appointment to meet them outside. Share the opportunities with them. Okay, then step three is you continue to grow with us. Okay, when you first started that time, who helps you? Your sponsors, your upline, your leaders, your Sifus, they will going to help you, right? But step three is you stay and learn, and one day you learn how to support other people. You learn how to help other people. So Richard Branson said this: if someone offers you an amazing opportunity, you're not sure whether you can do it, say yes, then learn how to do it later. This is where exactly our business. We learn as we do. We learn and make money at the same time. Okay, so I want to end this with this strong support. The fourth criteria for you. This is our group 309.5. This is our leaders. So we have already produced more than 306 in Malaysia, Dubai, as well as in Indonesia. We have over 38,000 Kangen machines. Okay, so we have people in China, with 6As in China, all these different areas. This is a global business. More than 38,000 families has already benefited from Kangen water. So we do a lot of tours. So I'm really looking forward to go back to Japan again. Love the food there, love the sceneries there. Uh, we are we are high achievers. So every recognition night by the company, you will see us. Will see us. We are getting recognized. And when we participate, we organize seminars like this. We organize seminars like this. We also do charity work. For example, this is one of the more recent one. We give away one SD501 to this charity center in Bachang, which is near Malacca. So Belinda and Nicholas, they represent 209.5. They went down there and really give in to this. Now, what is interesting is this: the guy that accept this, who organized this is Dr. Kue, and he was so interested in Kangen water. He actually, what he wanted to do is he want to get people to come and drink Kangen water and take records. So he wants to take records and and with documented records to see to document how Kangen water help these people. So we were very excited in this project. Yeah. So this is what we believe in. If you want true physical health, drink Kangen water. Easiest thing for the whole family. Okay, forget about it when people say, "Wow, Kangen water, people got cancer drink already also can healthy." No, I want to tell you, don't drink when you have cancer. Please drink before, before drink when you are healthy and keep yourself healthy. That is what we want every family to do. If you want financial help, come and do this business with us. No capital, but no limit on your income. Would you like this? No overheads, but no limit on your income. Would you like this? Now, but how do you get through spiritual and mental health? You need to have a heart to help people. When you are looking at someone, you're not looking at the cells. You're looking at how can I help this family? They need they need good health. Or if you have some friends that is because of this COVID, they are hit financially. Wow, are you willing to help this guy or not? Help him to do this business and support him. If we are doing this, wow, that is where we can really enjoy true spiritual and mental health, helping other people to become successful. Yeah. So this is Mr. Oshiro. He is the owner of this company, and he says this: we are masters of our ships, firmly in charge of our destinies and the things which happen for us. COVID, we have no control. When COVID comes, he didn't ask you or me he likes or not. You do you like COVID or not? He didn't ask you whether you like or not. When it comes, he just attack, you know. But we can decide how we are going to deal with it, right? So whatever profile that you are in, whatever motives that you are in, we are happy to work with you. Okay, we are happy to work with you. Now, so again, do you have a plan B? A plan that is a long-term solution to both physical and financial health? Well, I want to ask you to take action now. Now, whatever, how good is our meeting, how good is our presentation, it will not help you unless you take your own action. Yeah, that's what I want to share with you. Okay.